Okay, so we're going to draw some peeps here, and then we're going to turn it into a seamless pattern. I've got a little thing here that I made. I think that kind of looks like a half a peep. So let's see what we can come up with. And what I'm doing is I'm using the monoline brush in the calligraphy group, just so that we have all that. Let's go over to Harmony. Sure, we'll make the inside this color. And we can clear this. Now, to turn this into a pattern, an infinite pattern, you're going to want some big ones and some little ones and all that. So I'm going to duplicate my layer 2, move it over here, and I'll tilt it this way. That looks nice. Then we'll go back to the original and we'll duplicate it. And let's tilt it this way. Maybe put it there. And let's go back to the original one again. This time I'm going to shrink it. There we go. And I have many tutorials on how to create infinite patterns. We're just going to go through this one real quick. Accidentally moved the original. Okay. Alright, so this is our first. I'm going to pinch these together. Now I'm going to choose a neutral color. I'm going to go back to classic. Let's choose a nice gray color. And I'm going to fill layer 3 with the gray. So tap fill layer. Then I'm going to reduce the opacity. Then I'm going to duplicate layer 2. And I'm going to duplicate layer 3. Now we take the first layer 3 and the first layer 2. Slide to the right, yes. I have my stamping with magnetics and snapping both turned on. And I'm going to go halfway down. You know, you don't have to go exactly halfway down as long as it matches at the end. I'm going to take my second layer 3 and my second layer 2. I'm going to move them up. And you will notice that there's this darker line here. That means that it isn't quite matched yet. So I'm going to tap above the green there until I can get rid of that line. Still a thin line there. Let me go ahead and turn the drawing guide off so you can see that that line is there, and now it's gone. And I can now take my layer 2s and merge them together. So I'm going to tap the first one, say merge down. And then I'm going to, well, let's go ahead and fill that layer, reduce the opacity. On layer 2, I'm going to take, I think another medium one. We'll do freehand. We're going to copy this piece here. And right here, we say copy and paste. And then we can move that. And that fills in this little blank area here. And let's take this little one here, draw a circle around it, copy and paste. We're going to move it over here like that. And then we're going to merge these layers down. And now we can duplicate layer 3, duplicate layer 2, take the first layer 3 and the first layer 2, and we're going to go and slide it to the right or to the left, whichever is more comfortable for you. And we're going to take the second layer 3 and the second layer 2, and it slides to the other direction. And as you can see, that has no little dark line there, so I know I have done it completely. And I'm still showing two areas over here and over here that need to be filled in. Let's see. I think a medium will fill in the first one. So once again, we're going to merge these two layers. And we're going to select a medium. Here's a nice medium piece right here. Copy and paste. Move it over here. Whoops. I want to go down. And I want to make sure not to go over the edge, because if I go over the edge, I have to make sure that the exact opposite comes up. So then I want to take a small one, and we will copy and paste that. Whoops. There we go, and let's duplicate that. We'll put it here. There we go, and now I'm going to test to see if this works. I'm going to merge all these layers together, and I'm going to duplicate layer 2 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to turn my original one off. I'm going to take my top layer 2, and I'm going to use uniform, and I am going to shrink it down from the corner here until it snaps 1/4 of the way in. We'll take the second one, and we'll snap it the opposite direction. And then let's take the third one, we'll snap it up, and then we'll take the fourth one, and we'll snap it up the other direction. So now we take a look at this, and there are no jigs, no jogs. We now have an infinite pattern. I hope this quick tutorial helped you out, and I hope you have a wonderful day.